Greetings! Today on Let's Play we'll be playing Quest for Glory 1, and this is the 1991 version made with the VGA graphics. And let's get started. So we're gonna start a new hero. The introduction isn't all that interesting. It's mostly just credits. So yeah, let's make a hero. And you can see there's 3 different classes here. There's the fighter on the left. And we have the magic user is in the middle, and the thief is on the right. I'm going to choose the thief, mostly because I find breaking and entering quite fun in this game. So, this is one of the more interesting parts of Quest for Glory, is it's really the first game that incorporated role-playing elements into a Sierra adventure game, and really kind of added a little bit more depth than a lot of the other games had. But let's get started by naming our character. And basically, we get to assign, we have 50 points we can assign into different abilities. And I'm going to assign all of my points into vitality. The reason being is you'll notice that when I increase my vitality, my stamina goes up. And stamina is used for pretty much anything in the game, like throwing rocks, running around, combat, whatever. And if your stamina drops below, or well, if it drops down to 0, you die. Now they fixed that in the other Quest for Glory games, but this one you need to be very mindful of it. So I'm going to jack that all the way up to the top, and we're good to go. Alright, so immediately it looks like there's a couple issues with the town. There's snow, which is kind of blocking off routes, and there are brigands, which appear to be causing chaos in the town. So let's just kind of look at what we've got here. If you move the mouse to the top, you see that there's a little menu here, and there's different icons. There's a walk. This is examine, so you can examine our sheriff here. You can kind of cycle through these. You can use things with the hand. Unhand that sheriff. And you can talk to people. Goon's not too interested in talking with me. So that's about it, and you just kind of can walk around here. But the first thing I always do when I play this sort of game is I jack up the speed. Maybe this is kind of cheating, but I'll jack up the detail also, just because make things, I don't know if it makes anything look better, but alright. So I've got a guide here that's gonna help us go through the game, just so kind of keep things moving. Whoa, what is this guy doing now? We're gonna keep things at a good pace here. So, a lot of the kind of introductory stuff is going to be just walking around and talking to people, and that's going to set up, kind of the scene of what's going on and get us some quests. So, let's start by talking to the sheriff and seeing if there's some more information he can tell us. Oh, and I forgot to mention, like most Sierra games, you get a score here, and as you do new things, your score rises, of course. And I just got a point because I talked to the sheriff. Alright, so far, some of the recurring themes are that there's a baron somewhere up north. That there's some brigands that have kind of been causing chaos. And we've got this merchant who's been robbed, who, is probably in need of a hero as well. And maybe we'll be able to help him. Very nice. Okay, I think we've pretty much gotten enough information from this guy. So let's see here. I think the next place we want to probably do is set up shop here in the inn. So let's go on over here, and we meet an interesting cat person, I guess. Shaman. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and sit down, and his lovely wife should come out and help us out. Alright, so it's gonna cost us 5 silvers to set up shop here for the night. And I think every time that you eat here, well, maybe not every time, but very often they give you kind of a different meal. They don't do anything really different, it's just a different description. Alright, so we want to talk about this merchant that we heard about. Abdullah is this merchant. Alright. Okay, so, these guys are, live in a place called Shapir, and they are the Kata, and actually, in Quest for Glory 2, you get to go visit their homeland. But anyway, so we've talked about the merchant, and by talking, about Abdullah, I believe that sort of triggers him to visit the inn at night. So we'll leave the inn for now and move on to the next place. Alright, so here we are. We can see there's a guild hall here. There's a magic shop. There's an old lady in a rocking chair. But let's just kind of make our rounds around this way and go in and talk to the magic user in here. And this is Zara. So unfortunately, as a thief, doesn't really have any magic abilities. The only purpose of coming in here to talk to her is to get, an additional point. But we'll just kind of go through and see what she has to say. Alright, so, we just learned about another guy named Erasmus, who appears to be another wizard in this valley, or the other wizard. Some weird, weird mountain. Zauberberg. And he's got a strange sense of humor. Alright.